Introduction to time management. Time management refers to the process of organizing and planning how to divide your time between specific activities. It involves conscious control over the amount of time spent on particular activities, especially to increase effectiveness, efficiency, or productivity. Effective time management enables individuals to complete more in less time, reduce stress, and make better decisions. It is a critical skill for both personal and professional success, allowing for the achievement of goals with greater ease. Understanding its core principles is the first step towards mastering this invaluable skill. By learning to allocate time wisely, individuals can gain a sense of control over their daily lives and long-term aspirations. This discipline is not about working harder, but rather working smarter. The primary goal of time management is to maximize the benefits of time by optimizing its use. This includes identifying priorities, setting realistic deadlines, and allocating sufficient resources to tasks. It also involves developing strategies to minimize distractions and interruptions that can derail productivity. Ultimately, effective time management leads to improved performance, enhanced well-being, and greater satisfaction in all aspects of life. It empowers individuals to take charge of their schedules instead of being dictated by external demands. This foundational understanding sets the stage for exploring specific techniques and tools. Benefits of effective time management. Effective time management yields numerous benefits that positively impact both professional and personal spheres. One significant advantage is increased productivity and efficiency, as tasks are completed more systematically and with greater focus. This leads to higher quality work and the ability to take on more responsibilities without feeling overwhelmed. Furthermore, it significantly reduces stress levels by eliminating the panic associated with last-minute deadlines and disorganization. Individuals can approach their work with a calm and controlled mindset, knowing they have allocated sufficient time for each task. This proactive approach prevents burnout and fosters a healthier work environment. The ability to manage time well is often seen as a hallmark of professionalism and reliability. It builds confidence and a sense of accomplishment, reinforcing positive work habits. Another crucial benefit is improved decision-making. When time is managed effectively, there is ample opportunity for thoughtful consideration and strategic planning, rather than rushed choices. This leads to better outcomes and fewer mistakes, as decisions are based on thorough analysis. Moreover, effective time management fosters greater opportunities for career advancement. Individuals who consistently meet deadlines and deliver high-quality work are often recognized for their reliability and dedication. It also allows for more free time and a better work-life balance, enabling individuals to pursue hobbies, spend time with loved ones, and engage in self-care activities. This holistic approach to time ensures a fulfilling life beyond professional obligations. Identifying time wasters. Identifying time wasters is a crucial first step in improving time management. These are activities or habits that consume valuable time without contributing significantly to your goals or productivity. Common time wasters include excessive social media browsing, unnecessary meetings, constant email checking, and engaging in unproductive conversations. Distractions from colleagues, personal phone calls, and disorganized workspaces also frequently divert attention and break concentration. Recognizing these patterns requires self-awareness and honest assessment of daily activities. Many individuals are unaware of how much time is actually lost to these seemingly minor interruptions. Keeping a time log can reveal surprising insights into where precious hours are disappearing. This analytical approach helps to pinpoint specific areas for improvement. Once identified, strategies can be developed to mitigate or eliminate these time-wasting activities. For instance, setting specific times for checking emails or social media can prevent constant interruptions. Learning to politely decline unnecessary meetings or delegate tasks can free up significant time. Creating a dedicated, clutter-free workspace can reduce physical distractions. Furthermore, developing a habit of planning your day in advance helps to structure time effectively, leaving less room for spontaneous, unproductive diversions. Addressing time wasters directly empowers individuals to reclaim control over their schedules and focus on what truly matters. This proactive approach is fundamental to enhancing overall efficiency and achieving desired outcomes. Setting smart goals. Setting smart goals is a highly effective framework for achieving objectives in a structured and measurable way. SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. A specific goal clearly defines what needs to be accomplished, avoiding vague language. For example, instead of improve sales, a specific goal would be increase sales of product X by 15%. Measurable goals include criteria for tracking progress and determining when the goal has been met. This allows for objective evaluation and motivation as milestones are reached. Achievable goals are realistic and attainable given available resources and constraints. Setting overly ambitious goals can lead to discouragement and failure. This ensures that the goal is within reach, fostering a sense of possibility. Relevant goals align with broader objectives and personal values, ensuring that effort is directed towards meaningful outcomes. This connection provides purpose and drives commitment. Time-bound goals have a clearly defined deadline, creating a sense of urgency and accountability. This helps to prevent procrastination and ensures timely completion. By adhering to the SMART criteria, individuals can transform abstract aspirations into concrete action plans, significantly increasing their chances of success. Implementing the SMART framework involves a systematic approach to goal setting. First, clearly articulate the desired outcome, making it as precise as possible. Next, establish quantifiable metrics to track progress and identify success. Then, assess the feasibility of the goal, ensuring it is challenging yet realistic. Subsequently, confirm that the goal is pertinent to your overall objectives and contributes to a larger vision. Finally, assign a definitive deadline for completion, breaking down the goal into smaller, manageable steps if necessary. This structured process not only clarifies the path to achievement, but also provides a robust mechanism for monitoring and adjusting efforts. Regularly reviewing and refining SMART goals ensures continued alignment with evolving priorities and circumstances. This iterative process is key to sustained progress and goal attainment. Prioritization techniques. Eisenhower matrix. The Eisenhower matrix, also known as the urgent important matrix, is a powerful tool for prioritizing tasks based on their urgency and importance. This method helps individuals distinguish between tasks that demand immediate attention and those that contribute to long-term goals. The matrix divides tasks into 4 quadrants: urgent and important, do first; important but not urgent, schedule; urgent but not important, delegate; neither urgent nor important, eliminate. Tasks in the do first quadrant require immediate action and are critical for success. These are often crises or pressing deadlines. The schedule quadrant contains tasks that are vital for achieving long-term objectives but do not have immediate deadlines. These should be planned and scheduled proactively. The delegate quadrant includes tasks that need to be done soon but do not require your specific skills. These can often be assigned to others. Finally, tasks in the eliminate quadrant are distractions that offer little value and should be avoided or removed from your schedule. This systematic approach ensures that effort is directed towards activities that truly matter. Applying the Eisenhower matrix involves regularly assessing your to-do list and categorizing each item. Begin by identifying all tasks and then evaluate each one against the criteria of urgency and importance. Urgent tasks demand immediate attention, while important tasks contribute to your mission, values, and high-priority goals. Once categorized, allocate tasks to the appropriate quadrant and act accordingly. This continuous process helps maintain focus on strategic objectives while managing daily demands. Regularly reviewing the matrix ensures that priorities remain aligned with evolving circumstances. It is a dynamic tool that empowers individuals to make conscious decisions about how they spend their time, preventing reactive behavior and promoting proactive planning. Mastering this technique leads to significant improvements in productivity and stress reduction. Prioritization techniques. ABC analysis. ABC analysis is another effective prioritization technique that categorizes tasks based on their relative importance and impact. This method helps individuals focus their efforts on the most critical activities, ensuring that high-value tasks receive the necessary attention. Tasks are typically classified into 3 categories. A. Tasks, most important. B. Tasks, important. C. Tasks. Least important A tasks are the most critical and often have significant consequences if not completed. These tasks usually contribute directly to major goals and require immediate focus. B tasks are important, but less critical than A tasks. They should be addressed after A tasks are completed or are well underway. C tasks are the least important and often consist of routine or administrative duties. While they need to be done, they can often be delegated or scheduled for times when energy levels are lower. This hierarchical approach ensures that resources are allocated efficiently, maximizing productivity. To implement ABC analysis, begin by listing all your tasks. Then, assign each task a category, A, B, or C, based on its importance and impact on your goals. It is crucial to be objective and realistic during this assessment, avoiding the temptation to label too many tasks as A. Once categorized, focus your energy on completing A tasks first. Only move to B tasks once A tasks are managed, and then to C tasks. This disciplined approach prevents getting bogged down in less important activities and ensures that high-priority items are consistently addressed. Regularly review and recategorize tasks as priorities evolve. This dynamic process allows for flexibility while maintaining a strong focus on what truly drives progress. ABC analysis is a straightforward yet powerful method for strategic task management. The Pareto Principle, 80-20 Rule. The Pareto Principle, also known as the 80-20 Rule, states that roughly 80% of effects come from 20% of causes. In the context of time management, this means that 80% of your results often come from 20% of your efforts. Conversely, a large portion of your time might be spent on activities that yield minimal returns. Understanding this principle allows individuals to identify and focus on the vital few tasks that produce the most significant impact. For example, 20% of clients might generate 80% of sales, or 20% of features in a software product might be used by 80% of users. This principle encourages a shift from simply being busy to being productive. It challenges the notion that all tasks are equally important and deserve equal attention. By identifying the key 20%, you can allocate your most valuable resources, time and energy, to where they will have the greatest effect. This strategic focus is essential for maximizing output. Applying the Pareto principle involves a critical analysis of your tasks and outcomes. First, identify your most important goals and then list all the activities you undertake to achieve them. Next, determine which 20% of those activities are responsible for 80% of your progress or results. This often requires tracking and measuring your efforts and their corresponding outcomes. Once identified, prioritize these high-impact tasks and dedicate a significant portion of your time and energy to them. Conversely, consider delegating, automating, or even eliminating the 80% of tasks that yield only 20% of the results. This doesn't mean neglecting all other tasks, but rather consciously allocating less prime time to them. Regularly reviewing your activities through the lens of the 80-20 rule ensures that your efforts are consistently aligned with maximum impact. This principle is a powerful guide for strategic time allocation and efficiency. Creating a daily schedule. Creating a daily schedule is fundamental to effective time management, providing a clear roadmap for your day. A well-structured schedule helps you allocate specific time slots for tasks, meetings, and breaks, ensuring that all priorities are addressed. It transforms an abstract to-do list into a concrete plan of action, reducing mental clutter and decision fatigue. Start by identifying your most important tasks for the day, ideally the A tasks from ABC analysis or urgent important tasks from the Eisenhower matrix. Then, estimate the time required for each task and block out corresponding time slots in your schedule. Be realistic with your time estimates, allowing for buffer time to accommodate unexpected interruptions or tasks that take longer than anticipated. This proactive planning minimizes procrastination and ensures that you are consistently working on high-value activities. A good schedule acts as a commitment device, helping you stick to your intentions. When constructing your daily schedule, consider your personal energy levels and peak productivity times. Schedule demanding tasks during periods when you are most alert and focused, and reserve less strenuous activities for times of lower energy. Incorporate regular breaks to prevent burnout and maintain concentration throughout the day. These breaks are essential for mental rejuvenation and can significantly improve overall productivity. Also, include time for unexpected tasks or emergencies, as flexibility is key to a sustainable schedule. Tools such as digital calendars, planners, or even simple notebooks can be utilized to create and manage your schedule. Regularly review your schedule at the beginning and end of each day to assess adherence and make necessary adjustments. This iterative process of planning, executing, and reviewing ensures continuous improvement in your time management habits. Using to-do lists effectively. To-do lists are indispensable tools for time management, helping to capture tasks, organize thoughts, and track progress. However, their effectiveness hinges on how they are created and utilized. An effective to-do list is not merely a brain dump of everything you need to do. It is a prioritized, actionable plan. Start by breaking down large, complex tasks into smaller, more manageable subtasks. This makes the task seem less daunting and easier to begin, reducing procrastination. Each item on your list should be clear, concise, and actionable, starting with a verb, e.g. call client X instead of client X. Avoid vague entries that require further clarification before action can be taken. Regularly review and update your list, ideally at the end of each workday or the beginning of the next, to ensure it reflects current priorities. This practice keeps your list relevant and prevents it from becoming overwhelming. A well-maintained to-do list provides a clear overview of your commitments and helps you stay on track. To maximize the utility of your to-do list, integrate it with your daily schedule and prioritization techniques. Assign priority levels, e.g. A, B, C, or Eisenhower matrix quadrants, to each item on your list. This ensures that you tackle the most important tasks first. Consider using different lists for different areas of your life, e.g. work, personal, long-term projects to maintain clarity and avoid mixing unrelated tasks. As you complete tasks, visibly mark them off your list. This act of checking off items provides a sense of accomplishment and visual feedback on your progress, which can be highly motivating. Be realistic about how many tasks you can reasonably complete in a day, avoiding the temptation to overfill your list. An overly ambitious list can lead to feelings of failure and demotivation. The goal is to create a tool that supports your productivity, not one that adds to your stress. Overcoming procrastination. Procrastination, the act of delaying or postponing tasks, is a significant barrier to effective time management. It often stems from fear of failure, perfectionism, lack of motivation, or feeling overwhelmed by a task size. Recognizing the root cause of your procrastination is the first step towards overcoming it. Strategies to combat procrastination include breaking down large tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. This reduces the perceived difficulty and makes starting easier. Setting realistic deadlines and committing to them publicly can also create accountability. Rewarding yourself upon completing a difficult task provides positive reinforcement, strengthening the habit of timely action. Visualizing the negative consequences of procrastination can also serve as a powerful motivator to begin. Understanding that starting is often the hardest part can help you push through initial resistance. The just 5 minutes rule, where you commit to working on a task for only 5 minutes, often leads to longer, more productive sessions once momentum is gained. Another powerful technique for overcoming procrastination is to identify your peak productivity times and schedule your most challenging tasks during these periods. This leverages your natural energy cycles, making it easier to tackle difficult work. Eliminating distractions in your workspace, such as turning off notifications or closing unnecessary browser tabs, creates an environment conducive to focus. The Pomodoro technique, which involves working in focused 25-minute intervals, can also be highly effective in breaking the cycle of delay. Developing a strong sense of self-discipline and practicing mindfulness can help you stay present and focused on the task at hand. Regularly reflecting on your progress and celebrating small victories reinforces positive behavior. Overcoming procrastination is an ongoing process that requires consistent effort and self-awareness, but the rewards in terms of productivity and reduced stress are substantial. Delegation skills for time saving. Delegation is a powerful time management skill that involves assigning responsibility for specific tasks to others. It is not about offloading unwanted work, but rather about empowering team members, optimizing resource allocation, and freeing up your own time for higher priority activities. Effective delegation requires trust in your team's capabilities and a clear understanding of their strengths. Identify tasks that can be performed by others without compromising quality or requiring your unique expertise. These often include routine administrative tasks, data entry, research, or specific project components. By delegating appropriately, you can significantly reduce your workload, allowing you to focus on strategic planning, complex problem solving, and leadership responsibilities. This strategic distribution of work enhances overall team productivity and fosters skill development among team members. It is a win-win situation, benefiting both the delegator and the delegate. To delegate effectively, clearly communicate the task, its objectives, expected outcomes, and deadlines. Provide all necessary resources and information, and ensure the delegate understands their responsibilities and the scope of their authority. Offer support and guidance without micromanaging, allowing room for autonomy and problem solving. Establish clear checkpoints or reporting mechanisms to monitor progress and provide feedback. Be prepared to accept that the task might not be completed exactly as you would have done it, but focus on whether the desired outcome is achieved. Over-delegation or delegating critical tasks without proper oversight can be detrimental, So strike a balance. Regularly review your delegation practices to identify areas for improvement and ensure that you are leveraging your team's full potential. Mastering delegation is crucial for leaders and managers looking to scale their impact and manage their time more effectively. Batching similar tasks. Batching similar tasks is a time management technique that involves grouping together comparable activities and completing them in a single dedicated block of time. This strategy minimizes context switching, which is the mental cost incurred when moving between different types of tasks. Each time you switch from one activity to another, your brain needs to reorient itself, leading to lost time and reduced efficiency. By batching, you reduce the number of times you switch, allowing for deeper focus and faster completion of related tasks. Examples of tasks suitable for batching include responding to emails, making phone calls, scheduling appointments, processing invoices, or performing specific research. Instead of checking emails intermittently throughout the day, dedicate a specific time slot, e.g. 9 a.m. and 3 p.m., to process all emails at once. This focused approach enhances concentration and streamlines workflow, leading to significant time savings. It also helps to prevent minor tasks from constantly interrupting your flow on more complex projects. To implement task batching, first, identify which of your recurring tasks are similar enough to be grouped. Create dedicated time blocks in your schedule for these batched activities. During these blocks, commit to focusing solely on the batched tasks, avoiding any other distractions. For instance, if you batch email responses, close all other applications and focus only on your inbox during that time. This intense focus allows you to get into a rhythm and complete tasks more quickly and accurately. Be mindful not to overbatch, as excessively long batching sessions can lead to mental fatigue. Experiment with different durations to find what works best for your workflow and energy levels. Regularly review the effectiveness of your batching strategy and adjust as needed. This technique is particularly powerful for administrative tasks and communications, freeing up valuable cognitive resources for more demanding, creative, or strategic work. Batching is a simple yet highly effective way to optimize your daily routine. Minimizing interruptions and distractions. Minimizing interruptions and distractions is paramount for maintaining focus and achieving deep work. In today's hyper-connected world, constant pings, notifications, and impromptu requests can severely fragment your attention and reduce productivity. Identify the primary sources of interruptions in your environment, which often include digital notifications from emails, social media, and messaging apps, as well as physical interruptions from colleagues or family members. Once identified, take proactive steps to mitigate them. For digital distractions, turn off unnecessary notifications on your computer and smartphone. Consider using Do Not Disturb modes during focused work blocks. Close irrelevant browser tabs and applications to create a cleaner digital workspace. These small changes can significantly reduce the urge to constantly check for new information, allowing for sustained concentration. Creating a dedicated, quiet workspace, if possible, can also provide a physical barrier against external noise and activity. For human-related interruptions, establish clear boundaries and communicate your need for uninterrupted work time. Inform colleagues or family members about your focus hours and request that they avoid non-urgent interruptions during these periods. Consider using visual cues, such as a Do Not Disturb sign on your office door or headphones, to signal that you are engaged in deep work. If interruptions are unavoidable, practice the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Otherwise, add it to your to-do list for later. This prevents small requests from derailing your current focus. Regularly assess your environment and habits to identify new sources of distraction and adapt your strategies accordingly. By consciously creating an environment conducive to concentration, you can protect your valuable focus time and significantly enhance your productivity and the quality of your work. Managing email and digital communications. Effective management of email and digital communications is crucial for maintaining productivity and preventing information overload. The constant influx of messages can easily become a major time sink and a source of distraction if not handled strategically. Implement a system for processing your inbox rather than letting it control your day. A popular approach is the touch it once rule. When you open an email, immediately decide to delete it, delegate it, respond to it, file it, do it, if it takes less than 2 minutes. This prevents emails from lingering in your inbox and demanding repeated attention. Unsubscribe from unnecessary newsletters and mailing lists to reduce the volume of incoming messages. Utilize email filters and folders to automatically sort messages, ensuring that important communications are easily accessible. These practices help to streamline your digital workflow and reduce the cognitive load associated with a cluttered inbox. Schedule specific times for checking and responding to emails, rather than leaving your inbox open all day. For example, dedicate 30-minute blocks in the morning, midday, and late afternoon. This batching technique minimizes interruptions and allows for focused work on other tasks. When composing emails, be concise and clear to avoid lengthy back-and-forth exchanges. Use subject lines that accurately reflect the content, making it easier for recipients to prioritize. For complex discussions, consider whether a quick phone call or in-person meeting would be more efficient than a long email chain. Leverage communication tools like instant messaging for quick queries, but be mindful of their potential for distraction. Regularly archive or delete old messages to keep your inbox lean and searchable. By adopting these disciplined habits, you can transform email from a time-consuming chore into an efficient communication tool, reclaiming significant portions of your day for more impactful work. The Pomodoro Technique. The Pomodoro Technique is a time management method developed by Francesco Cirillo in the late 1980s. It uses a timer to break down work into intervals, traditionally 25 minutes in length, separated by short breaks. Each interval is known as a Pomodoro, named after the tomato-shaped kitchen timer Cirillo used. The core principle is to focus intensely on a single task during each Pomodoro, free from distractions. When the timer starts, you commit to working on your chosen task until the timer rings. If an urgent distraction arises, you note it down and return to the task. This structured approach helps to improve focus and concentration, making large tasks seem less daunting. It also trains your brain to concentrate for specific periods, enhancing your overall attention span. The technique is particularly effective for overcoming procrastination and maintaining high levels of energy throughout the workday. Implementing the Pomodoro technique involves 5 basic steps. Choose a task to be done. Set the Pomodoro timer, traditionally for 25 minutes. Work on the task until the timer rings. If a distraction comes to mind, write it down and immediately get back to the task. When the timer rings, put a check mark on a piece of paper. If you have fewer than 4 check marks, take a short 3 to 5 minute break. After 4 Pomodoros, take a longer, more restorative break, 15 to 30 minutes. This cycle helps to prevent burnout and maintain mental agility. The short breaks allow your brain to rest and process information, improving retention and creativity. The longer breaks are crucial for stepping away from work and fully recharging. The physical act of setting a timer and marking off completed Pomodoros provides a tangible sense of progress and accomplishment, further boosting motivation. The Pomodoro technique is a simple yet powerful tool for structured focus and sustained productivity. Time blocking strategies. Time blocking is a proactive time management strategy where you allocate specific blocks of time in your schedule for particular tasks or activities. Unlike a traditional to-do list, which simply lists tasks, time blocking assigns each task a dedicated slot on your calendar. This method transforms your calendar into a detailed action plan, ensuring that every minute of your workday is accounted for. It helps to prevent multitasking and encourages deep work by creating uninterrupted periods for focused attention. By predetermining when and for how long you will work on a specific task, you reduce decision fatigue and the likelihood of procrastination. Time blocking is particularly effective for managing complex projects, creative work, or any activity that requires sustained concentration. It also ensures that important but non-urgent tasks, which often get pushed aside, receive dedicated attention. This structured approach provides a clear visual representation of your commitments and helps you maintain control over your day. To implement time blocking effectively, start by identifying your key priorities for the day or week. Then, open your calendar and begin assigning time blocks to these tasks. Be realistic about the time required for each activity, and remember to include buffer time between blocks to account for transitions or unexpected overruns. Crucially, also block out time for breaks, lunch, and personal activities to ensure a balanced schedule and prevent burnout. Treat these time blocks as non-negotiable appointments with yourself, just as you would a meeting with a client. During a blocked time slot, commit to working only on the designated task, avoiding distractions. If a task finishes early, use the remaining time to get ahead on another blocked task or take an extra break. Regularly review your time blocks to assess their effectiveness and make adjustments based on your actual workflow and energy levels. This iterative process helps you refine your schedule to maximize productivity and achieve a better work-life balance. Scheduling breaks and downtime. Scheduling regular breaks and downtime is not a luxury but a critical component of effective time management and sustained productivity. Continuous work without breaks leads to mental fatigue, decreased concentration, and increased errors. Short, strategic breaks throughout the day allow your brain to rest, process information, and recharge, ultimately improving your focus and efficiency when you return to tasks. These breaks can be as simple as standing up and stretching, walking away from your desk for a few minutes, or engaging in a brief, non-work-related activity. The key is to truly disengage from your work during these intervals. Incorporate these breaks directly into your daily schedule, treating them as non-negotiable appointments. This ensures they are not skipped when work becomes intense. Recognizing the importance of breaks helps prevent burnout and maintains a healthy work rhythm. It's about working smarter, not just longer. Beyond short breaks, scheduling dedicated downtime and personal activities is essential for overall well-being and a healthy work-life balance. This includes blocking out time for lunch, exercise, hobbies, family time, and sufficient sleep. Neglecting these aspects can lead to chronic stress, reduced creativity, and diminished motivation. Just as you plan your work tasks, consciously plan your leisure and self-care activities. This ensures that personal needs are met, contributing to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Regularly stepping away from work allows for perspective, reduces mental clutter, and can even spark new ideas. The goal is to create a sustainable routine that supports both your professional ambitions and your personal health. By prioritizing rest and rejuvenation, you enhance your capacity for focused work and long-term productivity, making your time management efforts more effective and enjoyable. Dealing with unexpected tasks. Unexpected tasks and emergencies are an inevitable part of any workday, and how you manage them significantly impacts your overall time management effectiveness. Without a strategy, These unforeseen demands can quickly derail your schedule and cause stress. The first step is to assess the urgency and importance of the unexpected task. Use the Eisenhower matrix principles. Is it truly urgent and important, or can it wait? Avoid immediately dropping everything to address every new request. If the task is genuinely critical and requires immediate attention, identify which existing task on your schedule can be postponed or delegated to accommodate it. This involves a quick reprioritization. Having buffer time built into your schedule can also provide flexibility to absorb these unexpected demands without completely disrupting your plan. This proactive allocation of flexible time is a cornerstone of resilient time management. It allows you to adapt without feeling overwhelmed, maintaining a sense of control. For unexpected tasks that are not immediately critical, add them to your to-do list and prioritize them alongside your existing tasks. Do not let them interrupt your current deep work session unless absolutely necessary. If a task can be completed quickly, e.g., under 2 minutes, consider doing it immediately to get it out of the way, but only if it doesn't break your concentration on a high-priority item. Communicate proactively with stakeholders if an unexpected task causes delays to existing commitments. Transparency helps manage expectations and maintain trust. Regularly review how you handle unexpected tasks to identify patterns and refine your approach. Perhaps certain types of unexpected tasks are actually recurring and can be anticipated or integrated into your routine. Developing a flexible mindset and a systematic approach to handling the unforeseen is key to navigating the complexities of a dynamic work environment while preserving your productivity and peace of mind. Reviewing and adapting your schedule. Regularly reviewing and adapting your schedule is a critical, often overlooked aspect of effective time management. A schedule is not a rigid, unchangeable document, but a dynamic tool that needs to evolve with your priorities and circumstances. At the end of each day or week, take time to assess how well you adhered to your schedule and why certain tasks were completed or not. Identify bottlenecks, unrealistic time estimates, or recurring distractions that impacted your productivity. This reflective practice provides valuable insights into your work habits and the effectiveness of your planning. It allows you to learn from experience and make informed adjustments for future planning. Without this review process, you risk repeating the same mistakes and failing to optimize your time management strategies. This continuous feedback loop is essential for long-term improvement and sustained efficiency. Based on your review, make conscious adjustments to your future schedules. This might involve re-estimating task durations, reprioritizing certain activities, or allocating more buffer time. If you consistently find yourself running out of time for important tasks, consider whether you are overscheduling or if your prioritization needs refinement. If certain time management techniques are not working for you, be open to trying new approaches. For example, if time blocking feels too restrictive, perhaps a more flexible approach like the Pomodoro technique might be better suited. The goal is to create a system that works for you and supports your unique workflow. Don't be afraid to experiment and iterate. The process of reviewing and adapting ensures that your time management system remains effective, relevant, and aligned with your evolving goals. This continuous improvement mindset is what truly leads to mastery over your time. Leveraging technology for time management. Leveraging technology is essential for modern time management, offering a wide array of tools to enhance organization, productivity, and focus. Digital calendars, e.g., Google Calendar, Outlook Calendar, are invaluable for scheduling appointments, blocking time, and setting reminders. Task management applications, e.g., Todoist, Asana, Trello, help you create, prioritize, and track tasks. Often with features for collaboration and project management. Note-taking apps, e.g., Evernote, OneNote, allow you to capture ideas, meeting minutes, and important information on the go, ensuring nothing is forgotten. These tools provide centralized platforms for managing information, reducing the need for physical paper and scattered notes. They also offer synchronization across multiple devices, ensuring your schedule and tasks are always accessible and up to date. The right technology can significantly streamline your workflow and reduce mental clutter, freeing up cognitive resources for more demanding tasks. Beyond basic organizational tools, specialized applications can further boost your time management efforts. Focus apps, e.g. Forest, Freedom, help minimize digital distractions by blocking access to distracting websites or apps for set periods. Time tracking software, e.g. Toggle, Rescue Time, provides insights into how you spend your time, helping you identify time-wasting habits and optimize your workflow. Automation tools can handle repetitive tasks, such as sending automated email responses or scheduling social media posts, saving significant time. Project management software can help coordinate complex projects with multiple team members, ensuring deadlines are met and resources are efficiently allocated. When choosing technology, select tools that integrate well with your existing workflow and genuinely simplify your processes, rather than adding complexity. Regularly explore new tools and features, but avoid getting caught in the trap of constantly switching tools, which can itself be a distraction. The goal is to use technology as an enabler, not a crutch, to achieve greater control over your time. Building productive habits. Building productive habits is foundational to sustainable time management. Habits are automatic behaviors that require little conscious effort, and by cultivating positive ones, you can significantly improve your efficiency and consistency. Start by identifying 1 or 2 small, impactful habits you want to develop, rather than trying to overhaul your entire routine at once. Examples include planning your day the night before, waking up 15 minutes earlier, or dedicating the first hour of your workday to your most important task. The key to habit formation is consistency and repetition. Perform the desired behavior daily, even if it's for a short duration, to reinforce the neural pathways. Associate the new habit with an existing cue in your routine to make it easier to remember. For instance, after brushing your teeth, immediately review your daily plan. This habit stacking leverages established routines to build new ones. Focus on progress, not perfection, and celebrate small victories to maintain motivation. This positive reinforcement strengthens the habit loop, making it more likely to stick. To solidify productive habits, make them easy to start and difficult to avoid. Reduce friction by preparing your environment in advance. For example, lay out your workout clothes the night before if you plan to exercise in the morning. Use accountability partners or public commitments to increase your motivation to stick with new habits. Track your progress using a habit tracker or a simple calendar to visually see your streak, which can be a powerful motivator. Be patient with yourself, as habit formation takes time and occasional setbacks are normal. The goal is to consistently show up and make small, incremental improvements. Over time, these small, consistent actions compound into significant changes in your productivity and overall time management. By intentionally designing your habits, you are essentially programming yourself for success, making effective time management an automatic part of your daily life. Saying no effectively. Learning to say no effectively is a critical, yet often challenging skill in time management. Many individuals struggle with declining requests due to a desire to be helpful, fear of disappointing others, or concerns about missing opportunities. However, saying yes to every request often means saying no to your own priorities and commitments, leading to overcommitment, burnout, and reduced productivity. Effective refusal is not about being uncooperative, but about protecting your time and focus for what truly matters. Before accepting a new request, pause and assess its alignment with your current goals and capacity. Ask yourself if it's an A task for you, or if it genuinely contributes to your strategic objectives. If not, consider declining or offering alternatives. This deliberate pause prevents impulsive commitments that you might later regret. It empowers you to make conscious decisions about your time rather than reacting to external demands. When declining a request, do so politely, clearly, and concisely, without over-explaining or making excessive apologies. A simple, "I appreciate you thinking of me, but I can't take that on right now," is often sufficient. If appropriate, you can offer an alternative solution, such as suggesting another person who might be able to help, or proposing a different timeline that aligns with your availability. For example, "I can't commit to that this week, but I could look at it next month." This demonstrates helpfulness without sacrificing your own schedule. Remember that saying no to a low-priority task allows you to say a more enthusiastic yes to high-priority tasks. It's about setting healthy boundaries and respecting your own time and energy. Regularly practicing effective refusal strengthens your ability to protect your schedule and maintain focus on your most important contributions. This skill is fundamental to preventing overcommitment and achieving a sustainable work-life balance. Work-life balance integration. Achieving work-life balance is not about perfectly dividing your time equally between work and personal life, but rather about integrating them in a way that supports your overall well-being and allows you to thrive in both domains. It involves consciously allocating time and energy to professional responsibilities, personal relationships, self-care, and leisure activities. Without this integration, individuals risk burnout, stress, and diminished satisfaction in all areas of life. Effective time management is the cornerstone of work-life balance, as it provides the structure and control needed to make intentional choices about how you spend your time. This means scheduling not just work tasks, but also dedicated time for family, friends, hobbies, exercise, and relaxation. Viewing these personal commitments as equally important as professional ones is crucial. It is about creating a sustainable rhythm that prevents one area from consistently overshadowing the other. This holistic approach recognizes that personal well-being directly impacts professional performance. To integrate work and life effectively, establish clear boundaries between your professional and personal time. This might involve setting specific off hours when you disconnect from work emails and calls, or designating a particular workspace that you leave at the end of the workday. Communicate these boundaries to colleagues and family members to manage expectations. Prioritize self-care activities, such as exercise, meditation, or pursuing hobbies, as these are essential for maintaining physical and mental health. Regularly review your schedule to ensure it reflects a healthy balance and make adjustments as needed. Be flexible and understand that balance is not a static state, but a dynamic process that requires continuous adaptation. The goal is to create a life where you feel energized and fulfilled, rather than constantly drained. By intentionally weaving personal and professional commitments into a cohesive schedule, you can achieve a harmonious work-life integration that supports long-term success and happiness. Stress reduction through time management. Effective time management is a powerful tool for stress reduction, directly addressing many common causes of anxiety and overwhelm. Disorganization, missed deadlines, and a constant feeling of being behind contribute significantly to stress. By implementing structured time management techniques, you gain a sense of control over your workload and commitments. Prioritizing tasks ensures that you focus on what is most important, preventing the panic associated with an endless to-do list. Creating a realistic daily schedule helps manage expectations and provides a clear path forward, reducing uncertainty. The act of breaking down large tasks into smaller, manageable steps makes them less daunting and easier to approach, diminishing feelings of overwhelm. This proactive approach replaces reactive firefighting, allowing you to work calmly and purposefully. The predictability and structure that time management provides create a more stable and less stressful work environment. It shifts your mindset from, "I have too much to do," to, "I know what I need to do and when." Beyond structural benefits, time management also reduces stress by allowing for adequate rest and personal time. Scheduling regular breaks, downtime, and self-care activities prevents burnout and replenishes mental and physical energy. When you know you have dedicated time for relaxation and personal pursuits, the pressure to constantly be on diminishes. This fosters a healthier relationship with work and prevents chronic stress. Furthermore, the sense of accomplishment derived from completing tasks on time and achieving goals boosts confidence and reduces anxiety about performance. Effective time management also improves decision-making, leading to fewer mistakes and less regret, which are common sources of stress. By systematically organizing your time, you create space for clarity, focus, and peace of mind, transforming your daily experience from chaotic to controlled. This holistic benefit underscores the profound impact of mastering time management on overall well-being. Sustaining long-term time management. Sustaining effective time management over the long term requires continuous effort, adaptation, and a commitment to personal growth. It's not a one-time fix, but an ongoing practice that evolves with your life and career. Regularly revisit and refine your goals, ensuring they remain relevant and motivating. What was a priority last year might not be today, so be prepared to adjust your focus. Continuously evaluate the effectiveness of your chosen techniques and be open to experimenting with new strategies. What works for one person or in one phase of life might not work for another. Building a strong foundation of productive habits is crucial, as these automatic behaviors reduce the mental effort required to stay organized and focused. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small, to reinforce positive behaviors and maintain motivation. This positive feedback loop is essential for long-term adherence. Remember that setbacks are a natural part of any journey. Learn from them and get back on track without self-judgment. The key is resilience and a growth mindset. Cultivating self-awareness is paramount for long-term time management. Understand your energy cycles, peak productivity times, and common procrastination triggers. This self-knowledge allows you to tailor your strategies to your unique needs and preferences. Seek feedback from colleagues or mentors on your time management practices, as an external perspective can offer valuable insights. Invest in continuous learning, whether through books, courses, or workshops, to stay updated on new techniques and tools. Develop a supportive environment that minimizes distractions and encourages focused work. This might involve communicating your boundaries to others or optimizing your physical workspace. Ultimately, sustained time management is about developing a lifestyle that prioritizes intentionality, balance, and continuous improvement. It's about consistently making conscious choices that align with your values and long-term aspirations, leading to a life of greater purpose, productivity, and fulfillment. This journey of mastery is a rewarding one that yields benefits across all aspects of life. Conclusion: mastering your time. Mastering your time is an ongoing journey that empowers you to take control of your life, achieve your goals, and reduce stress. It involves a combination of strategic planning, effective prioritization, disciplined execution, and continuous adaptation. Throughout this diploma, you have explored various techniques, from setting SMART goals and using the Eisenhower matrix to overcoming procrastination and leveraging technology. The key takeaway is that time management is not about fitting more into your day, but about focusing on what truly matters and allocating your most valuable resource, time, intentionally. By consistently applying these principles, you can transform your relationship with time, moving from a reactive approach to a proactive, purposeful one. This shift not only boosts your productivity, but also enhances your overall well-being and sense of fulfillment. It is a skill that, once developed, continues to yield benefits across all aspects of your personal and professional life. Embrace the journey of continuous improvement, and remember that every small step contributes to greater mastery. The ultimate goal of time management is to create a life that aligns with your values and aspirations. It's about having the freedom to pursue your passions, spend quality time with loved ones, and contribute meaningfully to your work and community without feeling constantly overwhelmed. This diploma has provided you with a comprehensive toolkit to achieve that. Remember to regularly review your progress, adapt your strategies as circumstances change, and always prioritize self-care and work-life balance. The power to shape your days and achieve your dreams lies within your ability to manage your time effectively. Continue to practice, learn, and refine your skills, and you will unlock your full potential. Thank you for embarking on this learning journey. May your future be filled with purposeful action and well-managed time.